screw me every time I do them. Anyways, so we got a couple of some news to talk about. Actually, the first one's gonna be 5 minutes, but everything else is gonna be 10. But the last one's gonna be 15. So, but I digress. So, give me a second here as I tweet this out. Boom, boom, boom. And our first topic of the day. So, interesting bit of news stories I was going through today is that Capcom has been hard at work at a game that nobody thought they would announce today. And I'm not quite surprised to, just in terms of like the direction it's going towards, because of other game companies out there who are doing the same thing. Obviously Hearthstone with Blizzard, and with recently Valve announcing their card game with Dota. Capcom has announced that they are making their card game for Street Fighter called Hado Stone. And it is basically the way it works is it is a card it's a card battling system where you get to choose your characters. Right, there's only 4: Ryu, Cammy, Zangief, and Minette. But the cool thing about it is that your attacks are basically your deck. So if you get like a special move, you can do like a DP, like a Dragon Punch, or if you do if you want to do Ryu's like Hard Punch, or it'll be a card to use. It's really cool. I actually like the idea, and they got it on their site right now. You can check it out. But I'm a little surprised. That they are going this direction when it comes to this game. So, Greg, what do you think about this?
I mean, it was inevitable, really. I think with the popularity of Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering, and just in general, like card battling systems. I mean, we had Gwent, which is kind of a card battling system. And what was the other one? There was another one that was coming out soon that we saw at E3.
Oh yeah. It was oh man, I know exactly what you're talking about too. It was there was something about Bethesda press conference, right?
Yeah. Well, regardless, like card battling systems are really popular, so I mean, good on Capcom for kind of jumping on that bandwagon. But I mean, it's also really smart to make it about one of their most popular franchises. I'm really surprised that it's not an amalgamation. Like like a bunch of Capcom franchises aren't in the card game, but I guess having it centralized on Street Fighter makes sense.
Yeah, it would be really cool if they had other characters, not just only Street Fighter, but like other characters as well included. I like to see Darkstalkers in there. I like to see like maybe some characters from like Devil May Cry, even going further back maybe to like Rival Schools and whatnot. Would be really cool. Maybe it's something down the road. But yeah, they're definitely focused on Street Fighter, and especially Street Fighter is one of their in terms of esports. Like obviously it is their main horse when it comes to that, and kind of hopping on the backs of that with this card game definitely makes sense. And also will in a way you can coincide with the esport part of it. Speaking of which, they actually do have they're putting this on the Capcom Pro Tour. But it's called Champions Cup, and it's the same way they would do with Capcom Cup. Only this one specifically is in Japan. Specifically, they have locations they have said that will lead up to the final event, which will take place in Osaka, Japan. And it'll be just like majors, except it's with the card game. So this card game is going to lead up into a big esports event at the end of the circuit. So they're really going pretty hard on this, and it's definitely something that I'm kind of surprised that they're going towards. But at the same time, I'm really excited to see what exactly they're gonna do with this, because it's funny enough. Like for me, like I actually love playing cards. Like I played Magic the Gathering for a while, I played Hearthstone for a while, so this right here is pretty awesome. And you can also you can check out like what it will play and look like on their website right now if you go check it out. It's really cool. It's really awesome. I again surprised that they weren't going, surprised that they're going in this direction, but at the same time I can understand why, because of the other companies as of late. So Not
Right.
not completely surprised, but it's cool. It's pretty. I totally dig what they're doing.
Yeah, it's neat. It's neat for sure.
The one thing I'm gonna curious about is the pricing of how much. I wonder if it's gonna be the same thing as Hearthstone. Like, are they going free to play and then they're gonna charge for packs in the future, or are they gonna have it straight up like, hey, here's all the cards you can earn by playing a certain amount of matches and so on. Kind of how they have with Street Fighter V, where you don't have to pay for everything if you don't have to. You can actually play a good amount of matches to earn your characters for free, essentially. So I'm kind of curious first, like, what they would do with that.
I feel like it'll be free to play, if of anything. So like, same way that Hearthstone does their stuff, or other free to play platforms that do the card battling thing. It'll be very similar to that. The question that I think I more so have is like, are there going to be multiple cards for multiple characters? So like for let's say Guile, is there going to be a like different cards for different abilities? The kick that he does, the roundhouse kick thing.
Yeah, stand roundhouse. Yeah, definitely.
Like that kind of thing. Like, are we going to see a bunch of those individuals, or is it just a Ryu card? Is it just a Chun-Li card? Like, is there enough in Street Fighter to make a full card battling system?
There is. They did details for us, like how exactly on their website, how exactly it will play out. So you will have your character. Think of it like Hearthstone. You have your main character, but you have moves for that character. So whatever you draw from your deck will be a move that you can able to use on your opponent. So very much akin to Hearthstone.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But
that makes sense.
Yeah, but again, we'll have to wait into the future.
I didn't see it. Like, I'm hearing it firsthand from you. So like,
Right.
I do 90% of the stories on the show.
Right, definitely. So we'll see in the future how it goes, but I think that I'm definitely gonna check it out for sure.
Apologies to the listeners, but you're about to hear a Diet Coke bottle being opened. There you go.
Also, for those wondering, yes, that is an April Fool's joke right there. Haha, not the can opening, but
we're gonna play it like it's real.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, today is April Fool's Day. So as we are streaming and talking about recording this, so yeah, that first part was fake. Although actually, just to go back on it. They do actually have a website up for Hado Hado cards? I think it was called? No, Hado Stone. They actually have a website up and they have a playable build of it. I'm gonna play it later on in the day. It actually looks cool.
Oh, that'd be a good April Fool's joke for Haribo, to put out like an article that they're doing a card battling system that you can eat.
That'd be great. Oh man, that'd be awesome. But no lie, I'm gonna go play it like soon afterwards when this stream is over. It actually looks pretty cool. So, but yeah, April Fools. Okay, so let me get this set up for our next topic at hand. Okay, so get into the real news. News at 11. Sorry, I need to tweet this out. Doing a new thing. Okay, come on, baby. Don't ha. Yeah, I know. I am fun.